Welcome back to The Real Life with D&J. Today we're going to be making some laundry soap. It's very simple. We've been using this recipe for about 6 years, maybe a little bit longer. It's easy to make and it is very economical. It'll save you a ton of money. There's 6 ingredients. I've got all the ingredients here. It costs about $35 depending on where you buy it and what you like as far as your softener. That will determine the cost as well, because this is probably your biggest cost. So if you eliminate it, it'll be cheaper, and if you want more, obviously it would cost you a little bit more. But we're going to get going and show you how to make laundry soap. Okay, so our ingredients today is going to be borax, a box of borax. It's a 4-pound, 1-ounce box of borax. The next ingredient is going to be some OxiClean. I chose to get some odor blaster. You don't have to get that. You can choose whatever you want. This happens to be a 3-pound bucket of Oxy. We have the Zote soap. It comes in white or pink. You can use either one, or you can mix the two. And this is 2 bars. 2 bars of Zote soap. Then we're gonna have some pure baking soda. This is a 2-pound box. You'll need 2 of these. You need 4 pounds total for this. So I already had some, so I just weighed it out, and I'm gonna mix that with my baking soda. This is your Arm & Hammer laundry booster. It's a super washing soda. You'll need a box of that, and that is a 3-pound box, 3-pound 7-ounce box. You'll also need that. And then the last ingredient that I have here is some Gain softener beads. This is a 14.8 ounce bottle, and I believe it calls for 20 ounces. You can use more or less of this depending on how much softener you want. I also use a dryer sheet in my dryer as well, so I don't need a lot of this, but the recipe does call for 20 ounces. I wanted this scent, and so I went ahead and got 2 of these, which I won't use all of it. I'll weigh it out for the 20 ounces. And that's all your ingredients.
So the first thing we have to do is we have to take the bars of Zote soap, which there should be 2 of them. I've already cut one of them up here just to kind of show you. Cut them up into small chunks. You can hand grate this, but we prefer to use our food processor. We also use a standard blade for the food processor here. And then we just throw, not all of them at once, we do it in batches here. Should be good for right now. Here's a little tip. If you're going to be using a food processor to grate up the Zote soap, it is kind of soft, and so it does kind of stick together. You can take some of your baking soda and actually just sprinkle up maybe about a 1/2 cup or 1/4 of a cup in there when you're blending it up to anti-cake it. So as you can see, the consistency here, that's all we're looking for. So now that we got our Zote soap already mixed up and grated, now we have to mix all the ingredients together. And again, you can do this by hand, but we choose to do it in small batches so everything is thoroughly blended together. Because this is such a large batch that we're making, if you try to do it all like in a bucket and stir it, usually you end up with too many of one ingredient at the bottom or at the top, and it doesn't really mix very thoroughly. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the scoop that came in the OxiClean bucket, and I'm just going to take a scoop of each one of those items. So this is OxiClean, baking soda, the Zote soap, I'm going to do 2 scoops of this, or at least 1.5. The borax, and the super washing soda. And we store our laundry detergent in a big 5-gallon bucket and take it out in small batches. So I'm just gonna transfer the stuff into that bucket there. And continue until it's all thoroughly mixed.
All right, now that we're done mixing all of our ingredients, we have our final product. Our final product looks like this. It's just powder. I use a 2 tablespoon scoop. It seems to work pretty well. And I use this container. You can also use your empty OxiClean container if you'd like. With this recipe, we made 16.5 pounds of laundry soap, which does a little over 2,000 loads. It ends up being approximately 2 cents a load. If you buy the ingredients from Walmart, which we did, it costs you about $35. We looked at the price on Amazon and it was about $10 more, which was about $45. So I definitely recommend to get it at Walmart because it's a lot more cost effective. Thank you again for watching our video. I hope this makes your laundry experience a little bit better. Please like and subscribe, and we thank you again for your time.